to see Jeff Healy be able to demonstrate rewards for people that created the gaming categories of action adventure games like Zelda, the Breath of the Wild, Resident Evil 4 remake, and timely exclusives to like the Final Fantasy didn't get named off the one that was ported to the PSP to the PlayStation. Well, that's the guy from Stargate SG-1. The guy from Stargate SG-1. It was boy. They got played through via rental. It was a rental I still play a little bit of it and go forth and be deep inside up in the Stargate SG-1 lore, having them voice cast somebody that was on a sitcom.
I'm not gonna stand up here and make a long speech. I'm gonna stick to the script.
I didn't love like the Twitter. I used to get on Twitter and like complain about everything and go forth and not be as complainant as my Twitter is still on there. And Elon Musk didn't delete me off any thing. Like be able to say that Twitter is basically hard to be able to even get one person to follow you. Get 200 and some people to follow you, and then they take you all off because you haven't updated. And I took my Switch console off to be able to. I never made fun of the SG-1 guy or any of the stuff. The only thing that was bothering me was Konami, but I still liked the Silent Hill franchise. I still played the Silent Hill franchise, and Silent Hill 2 was openly developed in 2001, and it had elements of Christina Aguilera's wardrobe, and this Mexican people somehow created the Latin words for they just probably didn't like they created all the words in Latin or whatever, and they probably got mad at them and did spoofs of all that stuff and parodies, and they even made fun of Madanani off that Gong character off Tekken 3 had that character of a dinosaur. Man, it was a boxing dinosaur that farts and going forth, and all those video games are like parodies of stuff that's already been like the Predator, Alien versus Predator, that's the Yoshimitsu character off Tekken 3.
Whoever wins. Jeff has given me the okay.
Oh, the girl, the Spice Girl.
Take as long as you want to.
Melody, I think it's the Spice Girl or the mistaken.
And I dare you. I double dare you to try to break my record 7 minutes 59 seconds.
Nah, I'm not jailed up. I have to go forth and just follow. I have to follow protocol and not be able to detain somebody who's not mentally disabled, but just go forth and do that shit to people that are half blind. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool to do that stuff to blind people going forth. And I exercise more than I play video games. I used to play with the Wii Remote back in 2007 onwards. I played Okami, and I think No More Heroes is basically what they're trying to demonstrate in real life, and they go forth and put a hit on somebody, and it doesn't go forth, and they go forth and do that shit to a person in real life. Or it's crazy how they demonstrate that in media and going forth and having the person go forth and exercise on a daily basis and pay $20 a month per membership and $65 in 2019. I paid the exercise.
To be even considered amongst you is extraordinary. So thank you very much indeed. To Swen, to Larian, to all the writers.
That's the guy that created.
The writer of Astarion. So I'm going to forget everybody. To Pitstop, who worked so hard. The director.
He looks like the guy off 30 Seconds from Mars. He looks like the singer that sings the Bury Me song. He looks like the guy from 30 Seconds to Mars, the Jared guy. I think his name is Jared Leno.
I'm sorry, I'm going
Looks
to
like
wrap it up
him.
apparently.
Eyes that
will
resemble
say,
that dude.
please, that's okay. The community has reached out to so many of us at Larian and said they were seen and they were represented by this game when they lost hope, they felt isolated, they felt alone, and this game brought them together and gave them something to push through to help them all. And to you, I want to say
gonna
thank
pay
you so
$10 a
much
month
for seeing us.
to-
Appreciate it.
To like have a screen and then have the on the mobile device, you can put your face on the screen and like say that you get gameplay. Like I already paid $20 a month for memberships, and I paid $20 membership to exercise on my treadmill, going forth and doing elliptical. doing elliptical.
Congratulations, Neil. Great speech.
I'm not
It's
really
short, so thank
sure
you.
on that
There
going
are
forth.
lots
The
more
video game
awards to
industry
come,
is
but
different
now it's
from
time to look ahead to what
like
we'll be
movie
playing
industry.
next.
You
Let's
can
get to those
have it
world
always be on
premieres.
there and
And
going
for the
forth and
honor of
not
presenting
delete
our first one,
off
it's
anything
an
if
incredible thrill to introduce a true Renaissance man. Please welcome Academy Award-winning actor and New York Times best-selling author Matthew McConaughey. How are we doing? Yay.
the guy that does commercials. Those
Thank you all for having me.
Does he play
Good
sports
to be
games?
here.
He
What's
probably
up,
just plays
everybody?
like Madden.
Good to be here
I
with
was thinking
you
to
at
play
the
Madden
Gang
for
Award.
higher money, but
And I was going to come out and I was going to say the line that has preceded me on my career. All right. But they told me.
I made fun of
No.
Matthew McConaughey.
Don't do
They
that.
just
Come
be
out and
able
say,
to demonstrate the guy was in those car commercials.
Phew. All right, we'll see how that ends. I'm here tonight because I have a world premiere for you from Austin's own Archetype Entertainment. I'm also here tonight because the video game that
The
I'm
guy that
premiering is
did
the
the
first
Wendy's,
ever video
Dave
game
Thomas,
that I'm
didn't
a
have
part
high
of.
school and was able to make a restaurant
Yay.
establishment
When the
based
Archetype
off
team first
food that
reached
was
out to me, I
donated
was
to people that
excited
have
about becoming a part of the gaming
abilities of
world, but
adopting
what
kids
really
and
turned
fostering
me
kids.
on
So every time we
was
eat
when
at
they
Wendy's,
shared
like I
the
had on
game's
my Twitter
vision
page,
and my role in
I
it.
had ate at
I
Wendy's
will be
restaurants
voicing
to
the
voice
character in
people
this
that don't
game,
have
and all I
voices
can say
themselves
is
to be
that
able
I will
to
have a unique
donate
relationship
to
with
charities and
every
stuff.
player.
And we did at one point
In
in
this
time.
game,
St. Jude was one of them. So it goes forth and
time
not just playing video
moves
games and
differently.
playing the
Days for you
different
are
things and stuff.
decades
But
for
we
your loved
actually
ones back
put
home.
like
The
$1,000
choices
before,
that you
even
make
though that's not that much for
not only
people
affect
that
the people that you love, they'll also
voice
affect
and
your entire
do all that
civilization for generations to come. And personally, I have had some experience with time dilation.
not St. Jude's, not the restaurant itself, but the
Now you
Wendy's
can
restaurant
too.
always fosters,
Now I'm proud to share the
kids and
first ever look at
helps out people that didn't have
Exodus.
anybody. If you eat there, or a portion of it goes to people that. St. Jude, we used to donate money to St. Jude back then. And had to, they put your name on a head letter, or fucking letter opener, and then you go forth and have those name labels.
What she found that day was a miracle. It would be our salvation to fight against the Celestials, humanity's greatest enemy.
That movie with Anne Hathaway back when Toys R Us was a thing. There was a toy with Anne Hathaway as an astronaut. That was like $80. It being Interstellar. They had both Anne Hathaway and that guy in it.
The Celestials hunted us down. I knew they'd keep chasing us until they ripped our ship apart, and I had to save her. I led them away from this world, away from her. We both knew the
Looks
cost
like
of
Pixar.
using the
It's like
gates.
Pixar. Like the characters have
When you travel
big
at
bold
light
eyes.
speed, time slows to a crawl. It was only
It's like
days for me,
Pixar,
but an entire
like Toy
lifetime
Story,
passed for her.
like Buzz Lightyear.
And in the chaos of those final moments, we never said goodbye.
I love you.
Our service, our sacrifice,
I just played The Sims and I just made fun of a little bit of how
seeds hope,
they can make avatars based
breaks
off
empires.
people that resemble that. You go forth and really make an avatar that look like the person and they seem like they do gay shit together, like they could do shit. Is that how this game's gonna be? But it's like more like sci-fi action. They're supposed to do more stuff with The Sims. I remember reading an article about it. It's like you can create characters and become the traveler. I would invest in a PS5, but I don't want to play something and only get like bummed
That is
out
a
by
very exciting project. Giving me some Mass Effect vibes, and I appreciate the team sharing the first glimpse of gameplay at the end there. Looks great. All right, well, now we're going to go right on to another world premiere.
I played that Morrowind. That basically Morrowind, the Bethesda has a PlayStation Online. They go fucking play Morrowind. But if you log in for 21 days, you can get a pet pony and go forth and ride it. But I just knew that they're gonna make another God. I played the original God of War, but I just go forth and like the graphics on it, real like off like a movie, off like the Lord of the Rings or.
Tell me about that. Why exactly are we doing this?
I must fix this.
No shame in what just happened. It's all part of the process. Let's go again.
That DLC probably was fucking December. I buy a PlayStation 5 for Christmas. Oh, it's free DLC. You're not gonna pay like $20 extra for it, but you have to pay like $60 for the game or $70 you're paying on if it's new or used. I'd buy a new though.
There's a very nice holiday surprise from PlayStation. Kratos and Mimir are headed to Valhalla in an adventure that blends God of War Ragnarok's combat with elements inspired by the roguelike genre for an emotional, unexpected, and fun new twist.
The only one I didn't
Yes,
get
as
on
you
was
saw,
Steam. Like
it
the
is
Steam, you have to
free.
have
The
a
team at Santa Monica
membership
Studio
for like
are
$10
fans
or
of their
$20
fans
to
and
buy
are
a Steam
offering this
membership, even
DLC,
though
God of War
I had
Ragnarok
signed up for
Valhalla,
Steam at one
as a
point in
gift
time
to
to
the
be able to
community,
play
and you'll
some
be
of
able
that
to
stuff.
download it in
It's
just
on there.
5 days
I
on
played
December
the
12th.
PlayStation Network card for $20 a month and played Morrowind.
Amazing.
It's similar to that.
All right,
Looks like the
switching
same.
gears. Our next world premiere comes from a small
Like
independent
portals
team
and
of
shit to go in
developers
and
in
go forth
Australia.
and explore.
I love that this
Like
show can give a platform to independent
the
creators.
Dragon
Their
had
last
portals and
game
shit
in
go fly
2019
the
was a
dragon up in the
sensation,
end.
and their next project is
If it had
equally
graphics like
exciting
that back in the day, that
and
would have been weird.
unexpected.
Yeah, realistic graphics. They look like claymation things back in the 90s. They look like claymation, like claymation, like stuff that they're able to make 32-bit graphics that look like claymation.
Ooh, there they are.
What? Oh, I see them.
They give me a headache here and there. Ooh, ha, ha, ha.
Let's go.
That should give me a headache if I kept hearing that. And it's gonna really stuck in my fucking head. I'm hearing that music. Spider-Man. They discontinued Spider-Man on the. Arcade. I have long ass fingernails, so nobody can really take my identity because my fingernails get long as fuck and don't know the differences. The only one Ortega was the one I had originally made the profile back in 2015 and got to play a little
Super
bit of
fun,
other
right?
stuff besides the Spider-Man Ultimate game.
So much fun.
They had a high score on Sonic Rush or Sonic Dash, whatever it's called, different names, two
Head
different
to
names.
TGASteamDeck.com right now. We're doing another Steam Deck giveaway. This time it's the brand new 1 terabyte Steam Deck OLED
52,000
HDR
views
OLED
is
display.
basically
Enter
more than
now
enough to
only
be
during the
kind of
live show
esports
at
player.
TGASteamDeck.com for a chance to win
52,000
one of
views, you can be an
100
esports
OLEDs.
player no matter
All right,
what they
trust
tell
me,
you.
we are just getting started, guys. There are so many game announcements, awards, and musical performances ahead.
Yeah, I
including
played
the old
basketball
gods of
and got
Asgard
a
from
reward for
Alan
playing
Wake
it
2.
in 2004.
Just
Some
wait, it's
year.
amazing. We'll be right back.
Off basically going to school during the during 2004 year and graduated 2004 for June and going far from playing basketball.
Take a lead, Saga.
You are to leave the Mapcalf at once. Bring him back.
Other people that I mentioned back in the stream of Morrowind, I know that's not really like how like I was explaining that he went to Texas and then like after that I never saw anybody from other than somebody that also was in the same middle school that went to the Coffee Foundation that I think her name was Matches, her last name was Alicia Matt. She was like a grade higher than me or so. I was in 7th, 8th grade, and then 2004, I was in 9th in high school years. This is 4 years ago in high school, and I went to the same middle school. And I know that Victoria went to the Coffee Foundation with was a security guard now, and I hope that explaining that they can't go forth and really be like how I explained, like they were cool with you or stuff that I just know I sort of respect them.
Whatever it takes.
I should put this in a life box or one of those safety deposit boxes. So fucking probably took the guy some time to paint the decal and A at the end of it as Ortega has an A at the end of it. I wouldn't like bounce it and so go like you just go for promotion, go up or to play sports on video games are fun and that, but a certain period of time you go forth and you stop playing sports for real because all your energy is spent like running and being able to do all that and go forth and have time and energy. I think after 48 hours, you can get your account back. And I know my account is in dormant, the one I originally had 2015. I logged out of it and didn't want nobody messing with it or deleting it off or doing that because if you delete it off, I don't think you can get somebody to respond and say, "Hey, we're going to give you your account back," and I don't think that'll happen, even though like it'll always be on there. There's no videos uploaded. Elon Musk's Twitter takeover involving Brendan Azure wanted to cut 50% of physical security budget by midnight, former chief said.
Please welcome
By BusinessInsider.com.
Ninja Theories.
I'm glad he didn't delete me off Twitter because it'll always be on there, even if I can't log into it. So I didn't think I wrote anything that bad.
Performing an original piece from our upcoming game, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, I'm proud to introduce to you to one of my favorite bands, Hylom.
All this stuff's like that Morrowind game has like a bunch of like shamans and stuff, like spooks. Like Nars Adali or whatever, like God of War had the not the Nars Adali or the fucking stars and like Thor and stuff. That's a video game awards music. I'm not playing like real fucking watching video game awards. We're playing like music that's like for Nolan's dog. Like what's it that like Thor and Loki and like the stars and what's this stuff with the like the months and dates and stuff go forth and have the different like if your month is October or month or past that November and then December and January there's Pisces and like Leo and like the stars and like I forgot constellations. I think I was up for like 21 days. If you're logged in 21 days, you can get awarded by having a pet on the Bethesda's Morrowind game. I want to spend the $20 or $40 a year or whatever how many months or you get like certain things for like 3 months. You get like it's like $40 I think it is, or you get $50 worth of content for so long. You get like stuff that you can play a game for a month that you never see. Like I had a little bit of progress and then go forth and you have to collect those 3 token things to be able to do a story fried mission that gets you a trophy. I think every time you collect the token things,
Do you hear
and
it?
go forth and they know where the tokens were right on the map.
The heartbeat of the lost ones.
Yeah, the Morrowind game.
I can feel them on my skin.
The online game is weird. You go forth and play it online. You can hear people chatting with you and saying things, and then forth wasn't as bad as one of the things you go forth and tell you. They can tell you stuff. Some of the videos were I think blocked. I think I blocked. I think Gilbert on PlayStation Network because I knew a Gilbert in real life, but he was like disc tray, and I'd go forth and tell me about stupid shit that he goes forth and says disc tray and PS2, and I go forth and tell you that I can PS3 and a PS4 and disc tray works on the 360 and going forth and playing the backwards compatibility on there. I would go forth and buy something that's backwards compatible again, be able to play certain things. The online stuff is okay. You go forth and play people that are on your friends list, and you can talk with them a little bit, and you go forth and say like different things that happen in the game. You're going forth and collecting characters, like Jacket from Johnny Silverhand off Cyberpunk, and playing the Witcher game back then. I played a little bit of it, but the computer that had it was the ability to have a game that only run at minimal wise. The graphics look good, but when you move the character around, all the things would glitch it out. They have like a lot of notice about like constellation things, like the Greeks and the Roman Empire were people that spooked me out because their physiques were all like buff and shit, like Spartans and shit. That's the only things they make now. I never got into Hellblade games, but it looked interesting though. They have interesting characters. It looks pretty cool. I played through.
All right, what an amazing new look at the gameplay and world for the Hellblade 2 coming in 2024 to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass. Now to present our next award, please welcome a former Game Award winner nominated tonight for Best Fighting Game. The creative director of NetherRealm Studios is Ed Boon.
That guy never ages. He always looks the same. The guy always
The
looks
best stories are the ones we get lost in. Tonight's nominees for Best Narrative
I would buy it
got
for
us
the
all
Switch.
in
You
their
know, try to buy
drama,
some
in their
online,
characters,
you have to
and
pay,
yes,
like, separate
sometimes
for,
in some
like,
weird
PlayStation
stuff
thing
we
is
can't explain.
this
Here are the
is not for
nominees.
able to play stuff online.
Best narrative.
In the horror story, they're only victims.
I played Alan Wake 1 and never got the DLC for it. I had the cards for it, but the time expired. I used to have the ability to get going on the game with play, so I still download it. I never was interested in downloading content, always like they always charge you extra, but I had one of the redeeming cards that I found at Blockbuster and the thing. Like Blockbuster had a bunch
The
of
award
games back
goes
then you
to
could go forth and look at the
Alan
display
Wake
box
2.
and you have the code in it. That guy looks the same though. It doesn't age either. It's not the same age. Sort of the skinny and thin now. They play video games. Create those video games and thin. That guy was the cop in the Max Payne that somehow they decode his face and put it in the game, and he was like hop and skip, and it was like slow
I share
motion.
this with the whole narrative team, the writers.
They don't take the video game off the list of things if you buy a video game online now and go forth and purchase a PS5. But they're, all the movies and that stuff, like, the movies are easier to keep on there. If it's just like a movie to rent, the movie never changes. The turnip turnips to that is to watch Netflix. They don't take the
but the whole,
I don't like too often thing you buy it for like $80 probably so that thing is not being paid.
Custom music, custom songs to extend
Both
the
guys are thin though.
story.
They're both
Give
thin.
night
They look
later,
the same from back
Gods
then.
of Wallace, Old Gods of Asgard, Poe, this road, every songmaker coming through Fright Music for our chapter songs. Thank you. We wanted to push things further, to do something new, and it's always a risk for you to embrace it and
I
understand
bought a
it.
PS5 just for
Means so
Alan Wake
much.
2
I'll
and
treasure this
Sonic
always.
2
Thank
and
you.
Resident Evil 4 if you ever played that. No Kombat's on it. They make a game with the scarf like comes on the screen and makes a bridge and the character can run across it and then jump real high and then use the scarf with the like, stretch and then put the characters, the enemies gets like trapped in like a netting, like a basketball game or something that have the both teams.
You may have recognized
Like,
that
being able to
incredible
do that,
creator who
like
built her
Ninja Gaiden,
own
like
independent
Ninja Gaiden
studio
Ultimate
in
Master
Tokyo.
Player
And she
game,
wanted to
Ninja
show you
Gaiden.
what she's been working on before she's even signed it with a publisher or a
They should
platform.
make that thing. Go ahead and
said,
make what
come
I
to the
say.
show,
Make
just show it to
the
the audience and the
magical,
fans first.
like,
So that's what we're going to do. We're
was
honored
it
to
that
have her back
Balance
in the game.
Wonderland with a
Please give a
scarf
warm
and have the
welcome
scarf
to Akumi
be a bridge and
Nakamura.
have the characters be able to spell things with it.